Okay, it is now 5:30 and we are gonna start January's Parks Board meeting. Did everyone go over December's minutes?
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay, would anyone like to make a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Would anyone like to make a second?
I'll second.
All in favor say aye.
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 All opposed say no. Okay, minutes will be approved for December. I don't have anything new. Do you? Do you have anything?
Just
Yeah.
updates, we talked about the batting cage and that
Yeah.
stuff, so we did get started on that last week. It's coming along pretty good. We got a $1,323 donation from the Moose Lodge,
How much?
1,323. So that's paying for batting cages, and we're putting it inside the old pool house. It is painted already. Kind of gonna do something different. It's gonna have a little office room. And then when you, I don't know if you guys have been in there,
I haven't. I'd like to go in
when
there.
you walk in, there's a little room, and then, that used to be the old showers and lockers. That's where the batting cages are gonna be.
Okay.
So I'm gonna put, I have a little flat screen we was gonna sell or whatever in the yard sale, but I wanna donate, hang it up in there and just put a video game. So when the kids come in for batting practice, they could do like video games while they're waiting.
Yeah.
And then inside there'll be three 13-foot by 10 by 8 batting cages. So 3 kids could go in at once. We got 3 L screens with it and 3 tees. So they could do tee work, just soft pitch work and stuff like that.
Okay.
And each batting cage will be over a carpet of turf.
Okay.
So that should, I'm hoping to get with Jill to get everything ordered by the end of the week, trying to get the inside done first. And then hopefully it'll be set up and ready to go within the next couple of weeks. So David, get a chance, you guys get
Yeah.
a chance, so come by and check it out.
Yeah, I would really like to.
Eventually, I'm gonna paint the outside of the building and the Warrior the same color as Beechwood.
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna try to have that done before Little League season kicks off.
Okay.
So, but that's the biggest thing going on, other than Matt and Bill. They're starting to service all the mowers, tractors. So that'll be a good month and a half long process, so everything they go through. But other than that, it's just regular maintenance on the parks, keeping up with the bathrooms, and that Christmas stuff is taken down now, so all the buildings has been cleaned and organized at each park. So we have a lot more storage room and we know where everything's at.
Did we get the hand dryers?
We have them, but they're not hung up.
Okay.
We won't leave the Little League Park until the leaves are mowed.
Yeah.
The baseball, batting cage is done, hand blowers are up, so.
Yeah.
We're gonna stick there for the next 2 or 3 weeks to make sure, clean a lot of stuff up, so.
So on the batting cages, are we renting them? Like, will someone have to rent them?
Like during travel teams and my thing, they should rent them. And Little League, during Little League season, Little League should be able to go in there for free.
Yeah.
And if it's anybody that wants to go in and do hit, like just individual people, I think they should have to rent it to reserve it, just like one of our buildings.
Yeah, because I was going to say, because if we leave it open, it's going to get tore up.
Yes.
So it needs to have like an automatic lock where they have to get like the
Yeah.
pin or
I
whatever.
would like to put a code thing on it.
Yeah.
That way, when they rent it, they could just have the code. They
Yeah.
can change it whenever you want, but I'll start out with a key.
Mhm.
They can get it from dispatch or wherever.
You would want to set prices.
Yeah, that was the only thing that I think we do. I don't know. I remember back when Nick DeZone had his thing, what was it, like 25 for 2 hours or?
You know
Hold on.
what the average yearly maintenance cost on it is?
It shouldn't be. I mean, really, there's nothing to just go in there and make sure everything's clean and
But with equipment.
The equipment altogether is probably gonna cost about 1,100. All the,
How long does that last?
Batting
Like, well, do you replace those every year?
I wouldn't think you would have to unless, I mean, I've seen tees last for a while, else green, I mean, I'd say maybe every 2 to 3 years.
Okay.
Unless they just really get in there and, you know, somebody destroys them, but.
Yeah.
And no machinery to upkeep or anything like that.
No, I would like to put some type of vending machine in there, water,
Mm-hmm.
good stuff, and, make some money off that.
Yeah.
Cause you throw some waters and Gatorades in there with those teams coming in,
Yeah.
There is one over at the softball park, but it just doesn't have, it's not a vending machine. So you have to rely on putting a box there and
You
an
know,
honor system.
You know, you want to get the vending machine from.
No, I haven't, went that far yet, but
We've got a vending machine vendor up at work.
I'll
I
do,
can get you their phone number.
absolutely.
I think they cut back about 25%.
Okay,
So, and they manage it. They
that's
keep it
pretty
stocked.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys good with that? Well,
Yeah.
I think it's a great
Great.
idea.
Did you find any questions?
I didn't, no.
Okay.
I can, it's not much, I mean, it's
No.
minimal. You know, for travel ball teams wanting to rent it, I think there's a premium that we charge.
Yeah.
For individuals, I don't know, if they're part of the Little League system, maybe that's something they don't charge. I don't know how we want to do that. There's different ways, you know. to look
Maybe if
into
you
it.
sign up with the Little League,
Mhm.
and maybe it's with their cost.
Yeah.
Like with their thing, that they can say that they'll have a batting cage open for practice if needed now, that will be with their registration cost, you know, because that'll attract more.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then anybody outside of Little League, then they have to pay to rent it. But maybe even do if you're a resident in Scottsburg, it's a price, and then if you're not a resident of Scottsburg,
Yeah.
it's more.
Mhm.
So then we'll get a little bit more from the travel teams, but then, you know, if you want to take Grace and go hit, then it'll be way cheaper.
Yeah.
So almost just to cover if you lose the key and
Damages.
yeah, just scuff a wall or something. Even just something simple for residents.
So scheduling wise, do you want to black it out during Little League times?
I think we probably should, I mean, because they're gonna be,
Just to keep it manageable.
Yeah, especially if we're gonna let them.
But assign the Little League a certain time slot on a certain day, and then the rest of it's open for anybody else. You mentioned a key, you get the pin lock. You can attach that, you can attach the pin lock with their registration, just put the code on there. And then you guys are blacked out from this time to this time, this day and this day, and so on and so forth.
I think that'll be really, really nice.
I need to work with Derek, get his
Yeah.
good schedule,
Yeah.
and
And
we'll probably
we talked,
sometime.
yeah, this week or last week, we talked about getting together with some different people, just get ideas of some different things. You know, one of them being hosting an all-star tournament
Yeah.
at the park this year. Trying to get that worked out, hopefully sooner than later.
Yeah.
By the end of February, we should have flyers out for that. And
That'll
then,
be a big deal if we can.
Yeah.
Get that in, that'll even get that on Facebook and.
Yeah.
That's why I want to get the buildings done as soon as possible, so, you know, we could, have that scheduled and people will be able to start seeing what we're doing over there.
we talked about changing the lock maybe.
Yeah.
For the facility behind the softball field there, over at the park.
The announcer's box.
Yeah, announcer box. So other leagues, they're responsible for raking the fields, the infield whenever you're done. We don't do that, but we think it's a good idea. The problem is there's not a place to keep that stuff where that way Derek or whoever's on board, you know, if they're not there, it'd just be a code that you could use during the season to get in there to get the rake and stuff. So it's a little bit of cost for the lock, but it wouldn't be much, I wouldn't think.
Yeah, it depends on what kind you get, like the ones we have on our house doors.
Yeah.
Is code. We stuck with the little bit more expensive one, it's about 200, but you can get them as cheap as 70.
Yeah.
That's just sometimes the batteries feel bad quicker.
Yeah.
So,
But something like that, and it will help with maintenance throughout the year as well.
Yeah.
That way it's not all being done by different people, it's being done throughout, so we talked about that.
Okay. Would you want that done before Little League starts?
In a perfect world. Yeah. So Little League signups went live yesterday.
Is it April 4th? Something, I know it was like early April.
Yeah, something like that. So live yesterday, coaches can sign up tomorrow, sponsorships, same time. They'll do assessments first week of March for the 10U and 12U players. And then there'll be a draft and then, practice starts, I think after spring break. And you're probably
I
right.
think it's like the first week of
Yeah,
April is
something
what
like
I've seen,
that,
and
yeah.
then like family days in May.
And so we try to move everything up a little bit, only because typically it ends at the end of May, and we try to do stuff first week of June. Well, everybody's out of school, summer vacations start, trying to avoid some of that.
Yeah.
So,
So, I mean, I don't think we need to make a motion on any of that. Or do a
Sounds like
vote
work
on
in
anything.
progress.
Yeah, so not on.
Yeah.
Is there anything else?
Kind of going back to the batting cages and everything, I think once we get closer, then we can discuss
Yeah.
pricing and things like that.
get them paid for
And
And
just
do
let
a
us know.
research too and
But
see,
also get input from Derek too.
Yeah.
See what he thinks,
Yep.
what's manageable. He knows the families a lot better than we do.
Let us know in our group chat too when it's ready and we'll come down and we'll see it. So that'd be nice. I was telling David here a minute ago that I spoke to the JV coach of the high school team and we was just talking about Little League and it getting started and how, our Little League, how back in the day it used to be like huge, but these AAU, it's picking up and it's such a, and, he was sitting there talking about how they have discussed about like getting AAU tournaments there at the park and batting cages and stuff. And I was like, well, we have been talking about doing that. I was like, actually, like we've already like started the process. And he was like, I did not know that. And he said, maybe the head coach, maybe he knew, but he said that he did not know that. But I told him to check with him and make sure that he knew. And I told him to get on here and, watch our minutes and he could get caught up that way. I was like, or you're more than welcome to call me or David or you. And I was like, and we can let you guys know because I told him like more help we got, more people we got in and the more thoughts and ideas, the better. And especially getting the school involved with it. I mean, that would be a big help.
Yeah.
So, so that was yesterday. So I clearly haven't spoke to him again, but, hopefully, I'll get to talk to him sometime after the meeting and let him know and see. Does anybody have anything else? No? Do you have anything? No. Where was we at on the snack bar thing at the lake?
That was gonna be the next thing
Okay.
on after we get, maybe
The,
it's gonna be a little bit more. Probably have to get permits and stuff, I'm guessing. I was gonna get that,
we'll get Lindsey Graham done first and then we'll move there.
just because the new Little League was gonna be coming up and.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but I don't think it'll be much. I mean,
Yeah.
if I get work on getting some donations for that too.
All right. So, David, did you have anything else?
nope.
Okay. What about, where are we at on the budget? A
This
brand new
is the end of
budget?
the year, one,
Yeah, end of the year.
Oh, this is, yeah.
biggest thing that happened were the paving of Beechwood ended up coming out. you'll see that. I think it's at 49,000, I believe.
We still ended with 5%, so. Better than zero, right?
Yeah, we got everything we needed to service the mowers out of that too. So we were
That's
hanging out it toward the end of the year.
Yeah.
So,
That's good. Okay, well, I don't have anything else if you guys don't. So, when's our next meeting? I don't have my phone and I don't have a laptop.
I think it's the 10th.
Is everybody good with the 10th?
Brittany,
Yes.
did the 10th.
Okay, you good? All right, 10th at 5:30. All right, would anyone like to make an motion to adjourn the meeting?
I'll make a motion.
Anyone like to second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say no. Okay, meeting adjourned.